Hey, what's going on, everybody? This is Major League Hats, and I just got to my local Costco. Costco is located throughout the United States and in Puerto Rico, Mexico, and whatnot. But anyways, if you want to get something really good to eat, Costco is your place to go. It's not expensive. They have a lot of great items that you can get at their food court. So I haven't ate breakfast yet, and so I thought I would go in and get something to eat before I do a little shopping. So I thought I would do a review on the food that I eat. Now you're asking yourself, why would you want to do that? Stay tuned, you'll see why. Alright, so we're walking up to Costco. Everybody's probably going to be looking at me like a nut because they're like wondering why I'm recording Costco. But who cares? Alright, so we're going to go in here. If you don't know what Costco is, it's a wholesale place where you can buy a lot of great items for a reasonable price. You buy everything in bulk. You pay a yearly membership. They have a cashback bonus award, so you go here often enough, you technically don't have to pay nothing for your yearly membership. They have really good price on gas. Look at that, $3.40 for a gallon of gas, when typically I pay about $3.70 or something. All right, let's go in and check out their food court. Look at, let's see here, you got some twisted churros for $1, chicken Caesar salad for $3.99, al pastor salad. You got a quarter-pound plus all beef hot dog and a 20-ounce soda for $1.50. You got some pizza slices, hot turkey and provolone sandwich, a chicken bake, barbecue beef brisket sandwich, and some nice strawberry drinks. I think I will go with the all beef hot dog. All right, let's go get a couple of those babies. Look at these things. I got two of these, some sauerkraut, a soda for only $3.26. Now I've been to Dodger Stadium, and this dwarfs the Dodger dog that everybody talks so religiously great about. Now the Dodger dog to me was just a long hot dog, and it was skinny, nothing special, but you gotta try one of these hot dogs here from Costco. They're great. I'm gonna go do it up, get some ketchup and mustard, some relish, onions. I like a little bit of everything. And then I'm gonna throw on this mean sauerkraut that you get for free. All right, be right back and I'll show you. So we're over here at the pumps. Let's see if I can do this one-handed. I already did one. As you can see, look at that thing. We got some ketchup, some relish, some mustard, a little bit of onions. And the cool part is the onions come right out of this little shredded box here, so you can make it all nice. I can't really do this one-handed, so I'm gonna have to pause it for a second. But dude, this is awesome. $3.26 for two of these dogs. Can't go wrong. Let's throw on the sauerkraut. Now I know you're probably asking yourself, what does this have to do with anything that I do on my YouTube channel? You're gonna see, but let's throw some sauerkraut. I'm gonna put a little bit on each. I'm not a big sauerkraut guy, but I do like it when I go to the Giants game and get their Sheboygan bratwurst dogs. So freaking good. So, but I've never tried sauerkraut on a Costco dog, so I'm just gonna put a little bit, and then we're gonna enjoy this thing. All right, so I turned the camera around. Now I'm not gonna eat the whole thing on camera, and you're probably wondering, hey, why do you have your hat up? Because if I had it down, you will see why I'm doing what I'm doing. So I'm keeping it up. I'm gonna keep you surprised. This is good. I didn't get none of the ketchup mustard relish, so I gotta take one more bite. Sorry, guys. Get a little napkin. This is so good. If you've never been to Costco, or you've been to Costco and you just haven't gone to their food court, I don't know what you're thinking. First of all, what are you thinking? If you're going to Costco, you're gonna spend a couple $100 in here easily. Well, it depends what you get, but most people do spend a couple $100, and you're not going to their food court to try some of their hot dogs or their pizza or whatever. You're crazy. This is like some of the best food around. It's cheap, very reasonable. You get a drink, and you can't complain. For $3.26, that's a hell of a deal. All right, so there's the aftermath. I ate both my hot dogs, and I got a little bit of soda because I don't drink a lot of soda. Just to wash it down. Now, typically I only eat one, but I had an early dinner yesterday, and with me being a little bit bigger, I tend to eat a little bit more, so I guess I was hungry today. But most people only need one of these things. They're like I said, they are a quarter-pound hot dog. eating 2 is almost kind of like too much unless you're like me. But I mean, I'm not saying that you got to be like me, you know, 6'5", to eat 2 of these. But usually I only eat 1 because they're just that filling. And like I said, I was just hungry because I had an early dinner yesterday. But you gotta try these. They're really good. I'm sorry, Dodger fans, but these are way better than the Dodger dogs. So Dodger dogs, I hate to tell you, they're overrated. And I'm not saying that because I am a Giants fan. I'm saying that because they are. They're just long hot dogs. They're like 12 inches long, and they're like this skinny. So they're not even filling. You'd have to get like 2 or 3 of those just to get the same portion size as one of these Costco hot dogs. So just keep that in mind. So whenever you go to Dodger Stadium and you get a Dodger dog, you're like, wow, those things are huge. No, come to Costco. That's where you're finding the big hot dogs at. See, everybody, this is why you need to stop off at the food court and get a couple of those dogs before you go shopping at Costco. Look at this, is just normal stuff. Look at that. Got some water, Ziploc bags. I got my coffee, creamer, turkey for my sandwiches, some chips for kids' school lunch. You got some goldfish, some cereal. You got to stop and get a couple hot dogs before you go shopping. Look at that, Pepsi, some water. You always got to have a Pepsi at the house, even if you don't drink so much. Got some bacon underneath there, some grapes, some blueberries. So this is why you go get a couple dogs before you go shopping here at Costco. Look at that. That's probably going to be about $2.50 at least. All right, so I wanted to give you an update on the total cost here at Costco. I spent $323. I do have about maybe $40 worth of extras because T-Ball's class had some requests from the teacher. So I decided to get a couple things for the teacher that she requested because, you know, for all the work that teachers do, you know, it always is good to help out the teacher. It's always good to help out the kids. So I got some goldfish, some bags, the plastic bags, of course. She wanted some envelopes and pencils. Those were 4 of the things on her list, so I decided to pick those up for them, and I'll be dropping them off tomorrow at T-Ball school. But yeah, $323 here. Not too bad. I mean, it's kind of what it is. Look at all the stuff you get for that price. It's pretty good. This stuff will probably last us probably about 2-3 weeks roughly, so it does wonders. Saves a lot of money because if I go to a regular store, I'll be probably spending at least another $100 on that. All right, so let's get on to the fun part. Let's go on to this week's hat review. Hey everybody, so did you guys have fun with me shopping at Costco? I hope you did. I mean, yeah, I know I was just shopping for normal stuff, but I figured I'd take you along with me. Did anybody figure out what hat I was wearing? Probably not, because I didn't show it. You did see the color possibly a little bit. I don't know. I tried to kind of hide as good as I could. You guys ready for it? I think you guys are going to like this one. I like this one. I hope you like this one. But without further ado, let's take a look at this bad boy. Bam! The Wisconsin Timber Rattlers. And you're like, what the heck kind of hat is this? So the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers, for one day on June 9th, which obviously already passed, but you know, I just barely got the hat because it just popped up on lids. And so when it popped up on lids, I got it right away. So hopefully you went to the game. If you went to the game, why don't you comment down below? Let me know how the game went. Let me know if you are digging this. So for that one day on June 9th, the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers, which is the Milwaukee Brewers rookie team, switched their name to the Wisconsin Brats. Check out that bad boy. Now, I know I was eating hot dogs because they didn't have bratwurst, but there's a little mustard on there, a little relish. It kind of looks like a hot dog, but obviously it's a brat. But check out that boy. My personal opinion about this hat, I like it. It's funny. I like the color especially because if you notice, I'm wearing a green shirt today that basically almost matches this. It's more like an army green. If you see it, it's not a light green. It's not a bright green. It's not a forest green, but it's like a camo type green color. So I like the color. It blends in beautifully with the bratwurst with the bun and the white right there. You got some sauerkraut right there on the top and the mustard. The hat just blends nicely. You got the camo color button with the camo bill. And then in the back, they have a little bit of a yellow and green minor league guy with some white outlining on that. And then on the side, they have like a light yellow, which I'm guessing is trying to match the mustard. And then, of course, the the brim underneath, and the sweatband is black and black. So this is just a really nice colored hat. The hat design itself was created by a San Diego based company called Brandois. They're actually known to create many logos such as the El Paso Chihuahua logo. They created the first glow in the dark logo. I'm going to provide the link where I read the information on this, and if you want to check them out further, you could do a little bit of research on looking up that company. But they do a lot of great baseball designs. And you might have heard me mention them before, because if you're subscribed to my channel, which I hope you are, you would have heard me talk about them when I did a hat review on the Inland Empire 66ers. They were a key factor in their designing of a new Inland Empire 66ers logos. They're the ones that came up with that mechanic style logo. So they do a lot of great things. They have a huge impact in minor league baseball and in Major League Baseball, because they were a part of the team that recreated the Cincinnati Reds logo. But like I said, I'll provide the link and you can go look them up and read the article also about the Wisconsin Bratwurst. They changed their name for one night as part of the Brocktoberfest, which was presented by Grillfuls. Sorry if I'm saying it wrong. It's Grifols, Grifols. So I hope I'm saying it right. Sorry if I'm not. But they're the ones who put on this cool event, and it was just for one night on June 9th, as I said. But I think they did a good job between Brandois making the logo and Grifols putting on. See, they didn't only just come out with hats, they came out with awesome looking jerseys, t-shirts and stuff. And if you want to go check up that merchandise, just go on the Wisconsin Timber Rattlers website and you can look it up. But I would have to say this is one of the better food looking hats out there in minor league baseball. They've come up with some crazy looking hats, food themed hats for minor league baseball. I don't like them all. There are a couple that I would like to get just to do a hat review on them, but it doesn't mean I like them. I just wanted you to be more aware of the not so great looking food themed hats. But by far this is one of my favorite food themed hats. I have a couple more and eventually I'll do some videos on this. So why don't you leave a comment in the comment section if you like this hat. 2, what has been your favorite food themed hat that you've seen so far? And 3, what has been the worst food themed hat that you've seen so far? There is one hat in my mind that I would have to think is by far the worst one. There's a close second. I'm not going to tell you the ones that I don't like right now. I'll eventually tell you later when I try to make a video of those. Why don't you let me know what your opinion are of the food theme hats? Do you like the concept? Do you not like the concept? Do you wish they would try something different, something more related towards animals or just characteristics of their particular area? Or do you like the food theme hats? I'm still kind of up in the air. I'm like in the middle. Some of them are good, some of them are bad. This, like I said, is one of the better ones. So if you don't have this one, I'd recommend going to get it. Now, there are better hats out there that you might want to get before this one, but this is definitely a very good hat, a very nice hat, and it can go with a lot of cool things that you wear. Like I said, I'm wearing this camo green type shirt, my grumpy shirt, so it just goes perfect. See, look at that. It just literally just matches perfectly, and sometimes it's hard to get a nice hat that matches a certain color shirt, and like this green shirt is not the perfect color green, but look at this hat. It just matches. You know, it doesn't, this is not like a green that is way different than the shirt, so it blends very nicely together. So I hope you liked my video on the Wisconsin Brat. I want to thank everybody for subscribing to my videos and hitting your notifications. If you have not subscribed to my video, please do so and hit your notifications so you can get notified when I upload new videos. You guys have been awesome. I did get to 100 subscribers. I'm currently at 102, so time to move on to the next goal. I'm trying to break my goals into small goals. That way they seem more obtainable. So now my next goal is 200 subscribers. So if you know anybody that you think might like my videos, please share my video with them. I'd really appreciate that. We haven't had our first 20 like videos, so please hit that like button and help me get my first 20 like video. I really appreciate it. If you want to send me any fan mail, I'm going to provide my P.O. box at the end, so I'd really appreciate that. I'll read some of your letters on films. You know, write me a letter like, why did you get into collecting hats? What makes you keep interested in collecting hats? Like, what's your inspiration for hats? You know, I like to hear some cool hat stories out there. I mean, I know why I got into hats, and eventually I'll share that reason why I got into hats. So please let me know why you got into hats, and I'll provide my P.O. box there at the end. And then I've created a Patreon page, so if you want to help support the channel, feel free to click on the link below and support the channel. Alright, I hope you liked my review on the Wisconsin Brat. This is Major League Hats out. See you everybody. Bye.